There are over 3 million truck drivers in the United States, and the trucking industry employs more than 7 million people. Now, these professional men and women not only deliver our goods safely, securely, and on time, they also keep our highways safe. Now, that's why it's important to celebrate National Truck Driver Appreciation Week, and Kevin Birch, the president of Jet Express, joins us to discuss more. Kevin, thanks for joining us this morning.
Hey, I appreciate it. It's good to be on the program this morning.
Of course. So I mentioned some of the reasons why truck drivers are so great for our country, but in your words, why are they so important?
Well, you know, we're an industry that's 24/7. In any disaster area or whatnot, we're the first ones in there to get relief, if you will, and then we continue throughout that on the rebuilding. We never close. It's not an 8 to 5 job. It's 24/7, 7 days a week in moving America's goods. And thank goodness the economy's picked up, so we're really in need of professional drivers now, and drivers are really dependent on just-in-time deliveries because, as you well know, a lot of the viewers and listeners, everybody wants their goods today.
Right. And so what characteristics would you say defines a good truck driver?
Well, you know, it's discipline. I compare it to no other industry, if you will, because you don't just wake up in the morning and say you don't feel good or call in for a sick day. There's a common thread amongst all professional men and women that are truck drivers, and that's to get the job done. If you really think about it, we don't produce anything, we provide a service. And that service is the time we pick it up and we deliver it in a safe manner. So we have to, in between there, understand the motoring public and all the other things that go into making a delivery of so many goods. Really, everything is delivered by a truck or handled by a truck at one time or another.
Well, we've all taken road trips, we've seen trucks and the truck drivers behind the wheel, and we have to wonder what's the process like to become a truck driver?
Well, you know, I'll be honest with you. I've been doing this for a lot of years, and not everybody can be a professional truck driver. But in saying that, it's a profession that you learn as you go, and each year there's new techniques that you pick up. But you have to be tolerant, you have to be patient, and you have to be really a defensive driver at all times, not just during part of the day, but during the whole time that we are delivering America's goods.
And so what are some safety tips for the viewers? And we'll talk about the truck drivers a little bit in just a little bit. For the viewers, what are some safety tips in navigating the roads and making it safer for those truck drivers and themselves at the same time?
You know, that's a great question, and National Truck Driver Appreciation Week gives us the opportunity, like today, to tell our story. We've all heard of the blind spot. That's an area that's in the back part of the trailer area where drivers seem to not realize that when you lag, I use the word lag in that area, that's an area that's very dangerous. And when you're passing a tractor trailer, always pass on the left-hand side, not on the right-hand side. But if you do pass a tractor trailer, get beyond it. Get in your passing mode and get a clear distance. And speaking of that, when you do pass the truck, do not jump right in front of a tractor trailer. You've got an 80,000-pound unit that the braking, it takes a little bit longer than a four-wheeler. So you got to be appreciative of that. And naturally, tailgating, it's just like with cars, we don't like to have that happen either.
Right. And in the last 15 seconds, if there's any truck drivers out there watching this, what do you want to tell them?
Well, with that limited amount of time, I just want to thank all America's road team drivers and the team the drivers that are out there, the men and women that are out there every day delivering America's goods. We're a united industry, if you will. We're needed, and I'm really proud of every professional driver that's out there.
Well, thank you so much for heading such a great company. Of course, like we said, it helps the economy, it helps the safety of our roads, etc. So I want to thank you so much for joining us too.
And thank you for the opportunity. Certainly appreciate it. Good day.
You too. Stay where you are. We'll be right back.